Hello and welcome to the K-Zoom Borderline Too Much Fun podcast. This is another episode of Mocktails and Marketing, where we make marketing easy and cocktails just slightly worse. Today, as my guest, I have Matt.
Hello.
He is our SEO guy. Gotta be sure to pay the toll to the keywords troll.
That's true.
And
I demand it.
That's good.
No, but really, give me my money.
Give me my money.
I have bills to pay.
Bills to pay. He has rent.
Yeah. This bridge ain't free.
All right, well, getting back on a more serious note. And I like to start every podcast here with a little bit of an inspirational quote as people end their work week. And this one is actually from George Lucas, Star Wars guy, right? Where he says, Facebook is to the Jedi as Instagram is to the rebels. And that was very powerful, I think, for all of us marketers and social media people.
Potent stuff from a master of film.
Today, as I'm sure you've guessed by everything that just preceded this, obviously we're going to talk about, is that the right word?
No, but I was going to roll with it. I might need a seatbelt.
So today, basically, we're going to talk about how to build a social media content strategy in 5 steps. That was 10, in 5 steps. So the first step for the drink we're building here is grapefruit. And that is basically, what is your long-term and short-term goals with your content strategy here? For this example, which is the grapefruit,
We're just not measuring, huh?
we do it with our heart.
Just that. Okay. Yeah, splash me. There we go.
All right.
I like grapefruit.
And we're going to do this by giving you kind of like a little bit of an example. For this example of building this 5-step social media content strategy, okay, we're going to do a candle company. Ooh, okay. Candle company, right? Mm-hmm. The two, short-term goal for this is going to be selling their seasonal candles. It's fall. We're going to sell a seasonal fall candle. Their long-term goal is going to be retaining a customer base, a customer to keep coming back, right? That's the 2 goals inside this grapefruit juice. We're going to make this happen for them. And how are we going to make that happen for them, Matt?
Grenadine.
Beautiful. With grenadine. Grenadine is going to be the avenues in which to reach their base. We got social media, email and text, and for them as well, websites, which you work with a lot, and
I work
emails.
with a lot of websites.
Yeah.
And I do emails. Yeah.
And they're very potent, would you say, in getting that audience attraction.
Yeah.
Here we go and pour that in there. Pretty. However much you like,
Okay.
Measure with your heart.
I'm going to measure by color.
Ooh.
I'm vaguely the same.
Oh my gosh, that was so pretty.
All right.
Good job,
Let's never
Matt.
touch it. It's like a lava lamp.
Basically, once we know the avenues in which they're going, the next step then, step number 3, is what keywords to reach them with, right? So just off the top of your head, obviously this isn't researched, but I mean, if we're talking about capturing people for their candles and stuff like that, what are some maybe fall keywords that people might be searching in that time to capture them?
I feel like you start with like fall candles, pumpkin candles, pumpkin spice candle. Can we say pumpkin spice?
Yeah, we can say pumpkin spice.
It's not copyrighted? Okay. Pumpkin flavor candle.
Right?
I don't know. Pumpkin everything.
Pumpkin
Halloween
everything.
Candle.
Yeah. I could see that.
Jack-o'-lanterns from that. Yeah.
That's fair.
You got to weed out the stinkers.
Right?
But yeah,
I mean,
you'll get there.
As far as like content for like blogs or on your website, what about like broad terms to kind of capture the people looking for maybe not specifically candle, but stuff like maybe like autumn decor?
Yeah.
That could bring up candles or fall scents. What are the top
decor.
10 fall scents?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. So thinking about those keywords is then what you're going to base all of your content off of. So if we have that list of keywords there, autumn scents, fall decor, best fall scented candles, right? Next, we get to action. Action is the tonic water.
It's fizzy.
We're going to bubble some stuff up. That is when we actually write the blog content, write the email blasts,
We
right?
do the work.
We do the work. We write the content on social media, and using these keywords that we came up with, we're going to be able to reach the right audiences that we want to during this special fall season for these special fall candles.
It's going to do work. It's going to mix. Those bubbles are going to... See?
See, we had it for a minute.
It did the work.
I feel like we did.
All right. I left room for the lavender.
I'm going to put in exactly that much lavender in there. It gets crazy. It gets crazy over here, Matt.
All right.
It gets nuts.
I'm interested to see how it turns out for you.
Yeah, no, I am too, Matt. But, writing that content with your keywords in your blogs, on your website, in your reels. Maybe you can make a reel about what are the best 5 scents for fall. Get all those people coming in, and then, of course, link it to your beautiful fall candle. Next step, long-term goal focus. Okay? This is how we're going to get people to not only place the order, but stick around, right? You can put an ad out there to when they purchase or when they access a discount that you put out on your seasonal fall candle that you captured an email or a text. Sign up for our text thing to get this % off of our specialty fall candle. And not only did you make that sale with your specialty candle there, but you also captured an email, a text. Maybe they got one of those little membership cards, right? They got some points on. So they have incentive to come back. You have incentive to send them more of that marketing materials over text and email over time to get them to bring them back for what? Christmas.
Spring. Summer.
Well, how's going for fall? I mean, winter.
I'm just going year round.
You know what? You're much more of a long-term thing than I am.
Focus
That's beautiful for
thinking.
Spring and summer.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's thinking even longer. So yeah, you can bring them back. Then you can send them more stuff for like the summer lavender candles, which is what we have here. It's lavender, right? We're going long-term focus. We're back in summer already here, the KZM Podcast. How much do you think I can fit in here, Matt?
I believe in you.
Thank you. Ooh, that's strong.
Yeah. I have concerns on account of this down here. What's going on?
What is that down there?
That's all of your syrup.
That's all right.
I'm gonna be far more conservative in my...
That's why you're on the team, Matt.
I mean, you've done literally nothing.
Why is it all the way down there? Why is it so syrupy?
Well, the problem is also that you just... Well, I was going to use that. You just didn't leave yourself enough room to stir vigorously.
Oh.
You know?
So, yeah, the last step is to analyze and make changes. Figure out what was wrong, perhaps with something that you did before that didn't give you the action that you wanted. Say, for example, okay, they're still on the bit about selling their scented fall candles, okay? They put a link to their shop in the post, but they didn't get that many people actually purchasing. They got a lot of clicks, got a lot of visits to the website, but no actual purchases done. Well, maybe the next time they'll go back, post about it, and link to the specific item in the checkout cart, right? They can actually just go there, click, that is the item, proceed to checkout. And maybe they'll see a lot more purchases that way. So, even just taking some of your content, some of your ideas, and analyzing them, figuring out how you can change them to work a little bit better for the results that you want. As far as emails, we don't do a lot of product emails, but something that's common is like maybe the headline on your emails, changing them and figuring out which ones work better. If you have a headline that just says, seasonal candles now available, maybe that didn't get as many opens as one saying 30% off of all seasonal candles now. Would probably get a lot more
out
opens.
of seasonal candles.
Exactly. Using that language to really get the
Create some
actual
urgency.
result. Yeah, that you want. We need to do our thing here.
What do we...
We're gonna get fancy. I like to get fancy.
You have negative volume left in your cup. Like it's held together by surface tension and prayers.
Well, let's say a prayer together.
Okay.
What? What if I reduce the stem? It's going to be really pretty, you guys. Just watch.
We'll fix it in post. It's fine. Yeah, it's good.
I'm being so steady. Hands of a surgeon. Ta-da!
Yeah. You can tell by the slurp it's a good drink.
It's a flavor.
It is a flavor.
It's a flavor.
Yeah, I noticed that about it. It's got a bit of a day-old Ruby Red Squirt vibe to it. So that's marketing.
That's marketing. So that's marketing. So conclusion, you know, you want to identify your short-term and your long-term goals. You should always have both. You should always be trying to work at them both at the same exact time. Identify your top avenues, at least 3, to reach your audience. You know, for this example, we had the social media, the email and texting, and also your website with blogs and such. And then, of course, finding your valuable keywords. You know, that's going to help you reach the audience that you want. Make sure that you're getting in the eyes of the people who are most interested in your product. And of course, just creating those good content with those keywords, those email blasts, those text messages, those blogs, of course, and of course, social media content. You know, if people are searching for things online and you find them and you make content for them, then, I mean, that's half the battle right there. You're giving them what they want. And then, of course, analyze your progress, see what inevitable mistakes you have made, and then try and fix them to get, you know, the better outcome that you want. All of my syrup is at the bottom of my glass.
Yeah.
You know, what if that's all my sales there at the bottom of my glass and I can't reach them? It's unfortunate. You got to fix that by adding that urgency.
Yes.
We're running out of candles. Come get your candles now.
People are fighting in the streets.
They're fighting in the streets for these candles.
Yeah.
You better come get them.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's marketing. So here we are at the end. That was Mocktails and Marketing. And it's good night from me.